Today, Alex Roy is out on assignment in California, so this is a bye week for his segment, The Road Testament. Instead, we've got Matt Farah, who's diving into the basics of performance tuning for your car. All of us here at Fastlane Daily and Matt over at the Smoky Tire constantly get bombarded with emails about how to tune your cars. So for starters, here's the basic phrase you need to remember. Stop, turn, go. Always in that order. That's how your mind should be when upgrading parts in your car. What do I mean by that? Well, don't make your car go faster if it can't stop better. Duh. So work your way up. Brakes first, then suspension and stability control to make the car turn better, followed by upgrading the engine. So to start off with brakes, Matt went to go chat with Baer Brakes to get the basics of a big brake kit. So Matt, it's all yours. Oh, and guys, please don't comment about the video quality. We know it was dark. Move past that and listen to the content. All right? Thanks.
This episode of Fastlane Daily is brought to you by Auto Wall Art. Turn your favorite automotive photo into a work of canvas art. Go to autowallart.com.
All right, Matt Farah here from the Smoking Tire, here for Fastlane Daily, just this one time. And today we're talking about brakes, big brakes to be specific, with Todd Garshore from Baer Brakes. Thanks for having us, man.
Hey, thanks for coming by.
Now, we need to get to the basics of the big brake kit. Because if you're going to be out on the track, or if you want better performance from your stock car, big brakes are often the most overlooked mod, I think. They put tons of horsepower, and they always forget to put brakes on them, am I right?
Yeah, you know, when you find out that you need it to have better brakes,
it's always too late, isn't it?
Man, it's always too late.
So what's the most important thing I want to know if I'm going to buy a big brake kit for my car?
Well, let's talk about what you mean by improved brake or big brake, because there's a lot of different things that fall into that category.
Okay, so if I have a car, I want it to stop better.
Yeah, if you're going to want it to stop better and you want to go to the extreme, you can go all the way to, in our case, we build a forged monoblock 6-piston on a 15-inch rotor that'll stop you like you hit a wall.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys have a wheel set that they've already selected, or they have a desired look for the car, period piece, those kind of things. We build brakes in a lot of different categories to fit that.
From what I've heard, and you can please correct me if I'm wrong, is the drilled rotors are lighter and ventilate better, but that the slotted rotors are more durable and have a better friction surface for stopping.
Well, there really is very little change in the weight in the rotor with the drilling. There is really not cooling that comes from the drilling. It's just a gas pathway. The slot is for the same reason. It helps to relieve the gases built up when the bonding agents in the pad break down. So it provides a place to ventilate the gases so that there's not a boundary layer that reduces friction.
Yeah.
As far as one versus the other in terms of reliability and whatnot, yes, a lot of times people recommend only slotted if you're going to do a track rotor. This rotor is a purpose-built rotor. We locate every hole that's in the rotor directly behind a vane.
Okay.
It is designed for its purpose. It's designed to be used. But I will say again, if we're building a race package, we'll build it with slotted only. But part of the thing that a guy like you that just had to invest that much money in wheels, you know, listen, it's about aesthetics as well.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, I had my calipers painted to match the car, of course, and you gotta have that.
Yeah. So I mean, the impact versus what you're really going to do with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times a year you get out on the track, and I don't know how.
Not enough, but I almost hit a dog the other day, and I was really glad I had those brakes.
There you go.
They worked really well.
So what you really want is the control at the pedal also of being able to reach closer to that point and sustain it over a longer period of time. So the answer is that although at 30 miles an hour that may be the case, that yeah, one car is limited by what the tire is, it's not the case at 130 miles an hour, and it becomes a bit more of a necessity when your lifestyle is traveling at speed.
Yeah. Or if you're on the racetrack, I mean, I know for a fact that if you're stopping consistently from high speed, brakes are like the most important thing you can have.
Well, you know, it's an energy conversion source.
If our audience wants to find out some more about these Baer brakes, where should they go?
They ought to go to Baer.com.
Baer.com.
Baer.
Spell it wrong to spell it right.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, cool.
Thanks so much for being on the show. Talk about these brakes. Check out BaerBrakes.com or watch us right here on Fastlane Daily.